A beautiful look there as we're ready for baseball on this fine afternoon. It's the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. Next on the show. About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks as manager Kirk Gibson sets his 1 through 9 up this way. They'll match up against a guy who's made big strides since arriving stateside, the Korean-born left-hander Hyun-Jin Ryu. Marcell Ozuna will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 1-11.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Heisey will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And there's the full list of stolen base leaders in the National League. Just underway here in Southern California. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
In the air to left. Heisey is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a look at the starting lineup for the host Dodgers. Randy Johnson will have the challenge of stopping these guys. This is a guy that's got a workhorse mentality out there, not afraid to throw a lot of pitches, but if he gets careless with his location, he can be hittable. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Ian Kinsler will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Dodgers, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole and reined in, one away. So with the leadoff man gone, we give you a look at the dimensions here at Dodger Stadium. You can see it's a good 330 down the left field and right field lines, but there's the potential for a cheapie down in the corners as that fence in front of the stands is only about 4.5 feet tall. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And Suzuki able to hang with this one, and there are 2 away.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop-up there.
Yasiel Puig will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And a ball, 1-0. Adrian's first full year in Dodger blue, pretty much in keeping with what we've seen the last half-decade or so. 22 home runs with an even 100 driven in.
Yeah, I think playing his home games here at Dodger Stadium will keep that home run total down. But other than that, he's been everything the Dodgers have hoped for, and even more.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. Thomas will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Let's go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Now the 1-1. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard to the right. That's slicing, just foul. Now another 1-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting fifth, left fielder
Matt Kemp will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Getting out here.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Taken there by Uribe. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Mark Trumbo will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now the first pitch. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this ball will be chopped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Carlos Ruiz.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Come on, Carlos, swing for the fences, swing for the fences.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Juan Uribe will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. For Ruiz, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. Now a ground ball and a chance for Trumbo over there at first.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Chris Heisey will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Come on, LA.
First pitch coming. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Jacques Peterson will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Aaron Hill will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Randy Johnson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he lays off for ball 1.
Come on, Los Angeles.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Let's go.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Hyunjin Ryu makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Here we go.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Ian Kinsler will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right, Rollins, your time. Let's go, Rollins.
The 1-1 coming to Rollins.
Here we go.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Marcell Ozuna will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Go. Shut him down.
Now a bullet back up the middle. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Don't let him score here. Don't let him.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
See ya, Arizona.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Thomas will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Ruiz able to hang with it for out number 2.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Matt Kemp will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And that misses ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Yasiel Puig will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled back. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another try at 2-2. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Number 5, Uribe.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
He waits, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. On the ground down the first base line, and he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Mark Trumbo will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Arizona. First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
1-2. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here comes a 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One thing that's happened in these last 2 at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last 2 batters.
Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that is over the wall. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. He makes sure he doesn't miss it.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. That home run a moment ago, estimated at 408 feet.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low again. It's 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can bet they'd love a ball four here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ball four.
And it looks like these past couple of innings, he's trying to be a little too fine all of a sudden. Like he's not trusting his stuff well enough. That'll spell trouble if that continues.
Randy Johnson will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
All right.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just the old high hard one right there, up and out of the zone. You know, those always seem to look good coming right in there at eye level, but it's so hard to get on top of.
Marcell Ozuna will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In there, 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
In there, 1-2 now.
1-2.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now another 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of two approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Chavez Ravine. It's now 2-1 Arizona. Chris Heisey will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. And he thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Jacques Peterson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Not close. It's 2-0. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now a ground ball and a chance for Trumbo over there at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Howie Kendrick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Howie Kendrick.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Kemp is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. J.P. Howell will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, J.P. Howell.
Michael Lee will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Michael Lee.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And on 2-0, this is a fly ball out to right field. And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Thomas will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here comes the 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder,
Matt Kemp will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ian Kinsler will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, I think the key to this play is that he never panicked after he bobbled the ball. So he knows right where it is, he regathers himself, and still makes a good, strong throw to get his man.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And there's ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Here's the payoff pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Ozuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
Yasiel Puig will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now this ball stroked out to left center field, and he'll have extra bases with 2 away as this is down into the alley. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, I think this was going to be 2 bases for sure, but then all heck breaks loose getting it back in. He winds up taking third on the throwing error.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. First pitch on the way, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Here we go.
3-2 now.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
I'm saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitcher's right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Carlos Ruiz will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch coming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
a base hit already.
Ball 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Juan Uribe will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kemp is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Joel Peralta is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
62, Joel Peralta.
Mark Trumbo will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Mark Trumbo.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Aaron Hill will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Got him right where we want him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
He swings at anything.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Rolling anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Come on.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Come on now, let's go. Quick.
Ball 3. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Brian Wilson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Brian Wilson.
Randy Johnson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Come on now. Let's begin right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Lined hard to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Marcell Ozuna will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Chris Heisey will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Chris Heisey.
Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
Fouled straight back. Good action to the cutter, but he lays off and the count goes to 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And I think this rain is definitely complicating matters out there. It's really coming down over the past 5 minutes or so. And you know, when you're out there blinking and trying to keep the water out of your eyes and the rain's dripping off of your helmet, it's making your grip really slick. It's a tough situation for any hitter to be in, and it's no picnic for the pitcher out there either. But he was the strong one in this case and won this battle.
Jacques Peterson will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a sliding stop. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position, and he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
26, Chase Utley.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Two out, nobody on. And Utley not biting at that point as he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. Paco Rodriguez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Paco Rodriguez.
Adeiny Echeverria will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1. Easy, batter. 3 swingers.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Here we go.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Open your eyes, huh?
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 24,
Thomas will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes with the cutter, but this is hit high in the air out to left field. Heisey is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 2-1. Oliver Perez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Oliver Perez.
Ian Kinsler will try not to stop believing as he'll lead things off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 8th. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
One away, and Jimmy Rollins will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. In the air to right center. Lee is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
Now batting, right fielder,
Yasiel Puig will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's right. What is it?
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Pitch is swung on and grounded to Hill at second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Matt Kemp will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman
Mark Trumbo will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Aaron Hill will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Here's one hit towards the hole. Up with it is Rollins. And now against his body, a jump throw. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. There's Arizona manager Kirk Gibson on his way to home plate, lineup card in hand, so one would assume we're going to see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Safe situation here, and they'll make the call for the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler. Now playing second base and batting in the
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Come on now.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
Here we go.
Good idea with the circle change, but he lays off and the count runs full.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And this will be fouled away. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Ozuna is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5,
Juan Uribe will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 2-1. So long from Southern California.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks: 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.